Hello, wanted to be outside, even though it's weird because there's so much brightness behind me. And the birds are chirping really loudly, which is beautiful, What a lovely day. All right, well, I wanted to talk about, when you're frustrated. And because during this phase of life, weight loss is more tricky, that's for sure. We're so used to what used to be able to do, right? Like if you were somebody who never struggled with your weight, like I never did, and then you kind of just used to do things, if I gained a little bit of weight, then I just have to do this and this, and then I lose it. Like it's not that hard. Or we're used to, okay, I'm just going to go do tons of cardio, right? People who would love to just go on the treadmill or love to just go for long walks or love to just go for the runs, and then thinking that that's going to work again, and that's not going to work. So there's different exercise that needs to be done when you're considering weight loss in midlife. But also, what I see most of all that is the problem is what women are having first thing in the morning. Okay, so I really want you to think about this. If you're getting up and not having, let's say if you're just having a water or just a coffee and you're just, you're rushed and you're headed off to work, or maybe you're somebody who has the protein powder with an almond milk, or they're, shaking that up, that will not work for weight loss in midlife. That will not work, okay? This is a big, huge thing that people are confused about. There's oatmeal that's not going to work. It's actually going to cause the weight gain. If you're not having the right nutrients. So that's why I always talk a lot about green smoothies. Now, yes, intermittent fasting is great, but when you continue to eat again after you fast, you must be eating the right types of food. If you're not eating enough vitamins and minerals, like enough vegetables and enough fresh greens and cooked greens, that is what you need, huge, more than you can even imagine, right? So we tend to eat foods that's more filler, especially in the morning. A lot of people, or they talk a lot about, what do I eat for a snack? What do I eat for a snack? What do I eat for a snack? You need to get more real food. So if you're having a lot more salads, a lot more veggies, like those got to be your food too, in your snacks. Having empty calorie snacks, even if they're lower calorie, or even if they're keto snacks, which are higher in fat, said to higher in fat, but low in carbs. Those types of things too are they don't have enough of the right nutrients. They're just going to be calories again. They're just going to be calories. And if you eat too many empty calories, that'll keep the weight on. As well as foods that have preservatives, colorings, natural flavors, and all of those things. When you consume those, your body cannot metabolize those things. So it has to store them. It stores them in fat. Your body will not release the fat when you are continually consuming foods like that have. So bottled salad dressings, flavored sauces, maybe some of those packaged snacks that you buy at the store. Read the ingredients. You are going to see lists of hundreds and hundreds of things that you don't even know what they are. All of those things cannot be broken down in the body. So when your body is holding so many toxins, it's going to need to hold on to its fat. It won't release that fat, right? So if you're not consuming enough vegetables and greens throughout your day, and you're consuming a lot more foods that may seem healthy or lower calorie or low carb, whatever the keto thing says, it doesn't mean they're the right foods, right? So it just means you're consuming material. Some of it isn't even really food that fills you up, makes you feel full. Even if it's like I'm eating high keto, so you're eating more meats and you're eating more fats, which if you're doing keto in this midlife phase, you must do it the right way. Doing keto the wrong way will just cause you to gain weight and get unhealthy, right? Like eating the wrong types of animal fats. Very, very bad for you. They contain the estrogens, they contain hormones, antibiotics, all of those things. And you get that into your system, and that's going to screw around with the chemical balance of your body. So many of the conventional meats have growth hormones and the conventional dairy. So we're talking cheeses. All of that contains growth hormones. You start consuming those foods, you're going to grow fat. And that's what we're seeing. The obesity rates in America, North America, are crazy. The preservatives and the junk in all the food that has no nutrients, so it's just filler, it's just empty calories, it just goes right to fat. People do not consume enough of the right foods. People are thinking that, oh, well, I do have a little bit of vegetables with my dinner. I do have peas with the dinner, or I have a little bit of broccoli, right? If your side of vegetable is only that big with your meal, that's not enough. And having a big nutrient-dense salad that has grated beets, grated carrots, celery, green onions, maybe adding some chickpeas, adding some quinoa, lots of fresh greens, maybe some fresh herbs, things like that, you're going to get a full of tons of nutrients, vitamins, minerals, essential fatty acids, trace minerals. Those are the foods that feed your glands that produce the hormones. Those are the foods that help your body detoxify. Those are the foods that help your body heal. Those are the foods that help your metabolism, right? Not having enough of the good fats, not having enough of the good fiber for raw fruits and vegetables. And so another big mistake that women are making in this phase is fruit. Eating fruit on its own. Thinking fruit is a snack, or having fruit on its own, like the grapes or the mangoes or even dried fruit. That will definitely cause weight gain. Your body metabolizes certain foods differently in this phase of life. It sees so many of the foods, it's simple sugar, goes right to fat. So when your body takes in the sugar, often you have like insulin resistance at this phase of life too. If you have a lot of belly fat, you might have insulin resistance, where a lot of the foods you're consuming go right to fat. So how do you stop that? It's by changing what you eat. That's why I believe in green smoothies so much. The green smoothies have fresh greens in them. Things like chia gel and hemp, which is good essential fatty acids, good clean proteins, lots of high fiber, right? I use frozen pineapple. I use grapefruit in my smoothie. And my super powders, right? Adding in super powders that are full of minerals and trace minerals that we don't get a lot of in our foods, regular foods. Those are the foods that decrease inflammation, help your body detoxify, help your body release the toxins and get rid of the excess fat, give you more energy, right? Give you more energy. Then you are also able to do other things that are like more active. And it's also so much about being more active also. Doing your regular walk, just jog on the treadmill, is not going to contribute to the weight loss at this phase of life. You need to get up, you need to move your body, you need to do some strength training, whether that's weight, doing lunges and doing some push-ups, things like that. Look into HIIT, high intensity interval training. That's the type of stuff you want to do. But also, if you experience stress, if you're in stress and overwhelm and worry and anxiety, then you don't want to do that type of workout, because it's only going to make you gain more fat. So when you have stress, when you have overwhelms, all of that going on, anxiety, those symptoms going on, you want to rest, relax, do something to decrease that stress response in your body, right? So that's another reason why you gain the fat and you can't lose the fat, is because your body's under consistent stress. And that'll keep the weight on, and that'll keep you gaining weight. So you get caught up in the cycle, right, of not knowing that you're not eating enough of the right foods, but then also staying in more of a stressed situation that keeps your body gaining weight and holding on to weight. So it is not impossible in this phase. Many, many women I work with have lost weight, tons, and I have tons of testimonials. I have very special, some one-on-one specials right now, this weekend. So if you're somebody who's like, you know what, I just really need some help, because you can figure it out. I give you the recipes. I give you the step-by-step plan. You get started on the right track for you now, and you begin to get results now within a week or two. Not always huge weight loss, but you have more energy, decrease inflammation, you're not as bloated, your clothes start feeling better, your skin looks better. You probably sleep better. All of these changes begin to happen because you're consuming the right things for your body, the right fuel. You're fueling and feeding your body the right stuff. So reach out to me. I have some really good deals for somebody who's like, I just want to get started now. I want to know what I can do. I have a 5-week with me one-on-one. I have a 21-day program, that's self-study you get, plus 3 one-on-one sessions with me. That's amazing deal. It's only $397 right now. That is the best thing you're going to get right now. That price, absolutely, I would highly suggest everybody grab it. And then I also have different ways of working one-on-one with me for one session. If you want to just find out, I need to know if I'm doing the right thing. I think I'm eating right. I think I'm exercising right. I am so convinced. Get on a call with me. It's only, I'm going to give you a deal of $111. I will be able to tell you if you're on the right track or not. That way, stop playing, stop running around, stop trying to figure things out. You're grabbing from here and there and everywhere. It's like organized chaos in your mind. You don't know where to focus. You don't know what to look at. You don't know what to think. You don't know what to believe. It's just too much of this, that, and everything, and you're not being consistent and sticking with something and knowing when you know you're doing the right things, you're on the right track, you can stick with it because you start to feel the difference. You start to get results and this is right for me. I am on the right path. And then it's just sticking with it and realizing this is about health. This is about health. This is about my wellness. This is about me, how I want to live my life now and into the future. Because here we are at this midlife phase and most of us are beyond it, right? We have to get real. We have to get real. So much love for you. I'm so excited about these amazing deals that I have for you this weekend. So please reach out to me on Facebook, Diana Marchand. And yes, we'll have a call if you want to just go, you know what, Diana, I don't even know. I don't know what I need. I don't know what I should do. A free call with me, no obligation at all, no cost, just a free call. I'll let you know what I think would be best, and then you get to decide because it's really, truly all about you. Okay, I'm going to take my dog for a walk now. Bye-bye.